Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number 446-613. The 446 is what we call a modern style floor-mounted doorstop. This type of stop's been popular for many years. I don't know how many. Lots of years. I may have seen this in a Hager catalog 20 plus years ago. But that's what the 446 looks like. Okay, it's basically 3 parts here, 2 parts solid brass, the other part rubber bumper. The standard bumper, it does need to be known, is gray. If you want black, indicate that, but they're gonna send gray unless you specify otherwise. I would like, my personal opinion is that Rockwood follows what Pemco would do, their sister company in weather stripping. If you're doing dark bronze or satin nickel, it'd come with black, a black insert. Your chromes would certainly come with gray. Your brass, I would think black would be better, but be sure to specify. If you don't, they're sending gray. 2 pieces of solid cast brass. Well, I'm sure it's a casting it starts out as, and then it's machined. Okay, then your gray bumper. This is what they call a Duraflex bumper. There is a link below this video to the replacement bumpers. If you think if you'll have lots of volume on the door, I would probably order a couple of bumpers. And if you're not sure what color you want, order a black bumper, and then you'll have both. It's going to include a machine screw and a lead anchor, and then a plastic anchor and a wood screw. So that should get you into wood, masonry type floor, whatever is happening in the floor. You should be able to handle it with that arrangement of screws. Very nice fit and finish on the Rockwood product line. There is a link below this video to a document called product brochure, and let's take a look at that in a moment. But first, the diameter, the height is 1.5 inches. I'm going to hold it upside down so you can get an idea of what your door undercut needs to be to make this still effective. So if your door, well, let's do this. Let's do it this way. If your door undercut is going to be right in the range of 3/8, 1/2 inch, 5/8, I think that would work out really well. You start to get the 3/4 inch undercut, and you're really getting right below the bumper. Overall height, again, 1.5 inches. The diameter of the base, that's 1.25 inches. Okay. This is going to be available in all of the common finishes that Rockwood can do on brass, which will be your brasses, your bronze, your chromes, your nickels, satin polished, oil rubbed bronze, powder coated black. I'm sure they can do white. I believe they can do red powder coating. Modern style universal stop. They say Duraflex bumper available in standard gray or optional black. Gray will be specified unless otherwise noted. Let's take a look at that link below this video to the product brochure. Now, as we look at the item that we're looking at, there's a product brochure here, and that's going to allow us to look at the stops from Rockwood. As we scroll through, we'll see the traditional line of Rockwood stops, your dome stops in a variety of heights and configurations. Heavy-duty dome-style stops where you have those mounting points moved out. That should make for a very robust stop. And then your modern style. Okay. Architectural finishes on page 9. Sure, they're going to have whatever finish you want. It's Rockwood, it's brass. And what I mean by that is they all but encourage people to request finishes. You want these in antique nickel? Not a problem. They'll be able to quote it. They'll be able to make them. The other purpose or the other point of showing the screen is that if you like the 446, then what you need to do is to review their architectural series catalog, because in the Rockwood book there is their core line, their accessories line, and then their architectural line. And let's take a look at both at the architectural line catalog. Manufacturer's page comes up. It will certainly be called something else by the time you are seeing this video. Architectural door pulls would be it. Door pulls, trust me, click on that and let's fire that book up. And we're going to be looking for we're going to be looking for hardware that is normally in the back of the catalog. Yeah, here we go. The accessories in the RM series. So this catalog is their RM, their Rockwood Manufacturing it might stand for, but under the architectural door accessories, they have in the back of the catalog, in this 116-page catalog, starting on about the 102nd page, accessories. So if you like the 446, which is the RM850, you might like the RM851, and you might like the radiused versions of these. The 867, we sell that enough to where I stock it, along with the 857 as well. Some nice wall stops that are here. Other wall stops are here. And as we scrolled through earlier as well, we were looking at coat hooks here. So it's worthwhile to look at the other catalog, the architectural door pull catalog, because inside of there they have some nice, very nice, modern style stops. This RM851 is obviously when you need to get taller. That might be about 2.5 inch tall. RM851 is indeed 2.5 inch tall. Okay. That RM850 is a bit taller than the 446. In that the 446 is 1.5 inches tall. That RM850 is a little bit taller, okay, which is nice because it will allow you that 3/4 inch undercut, I think, a little bit better. Okay, so that's why it's worth looking there as well. Let's wrap up this video. Now, also on that link to the manufacturer's page, you'll find, in addition to the architectural door pull, their accessory catalog. And that would be a nice trip through the trim and auxiliary hardware that Rockwood makes. Their name has been around for sure since mid-century, mid-20th century. A name that is, absolutely recognized within the construction industry when it comes to doors and hardware. Very high quality caliber, fit and finish. Their material almost always looks exceptional, almost always. They really do a great job at the material just looking nice when you get it. And it's very rarely is it a miss, very rarely. So I'm partial to Rockwood as a result of that. This stuff just looks nice. It's what I would want to use in my house, in my property, in my project. The other thing that, and as a result, I'm partial to them. Another reason that I'm partial to them is because of their exceptional engineering, their quoting department, and their just day-to-day customer service. These are likely the most well-trained people who pick up the phone and are able to answer that question immediately. Any questions on the 446 and a US 10B or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.